హాయ్ వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్. సో సిఎస్కే మ్యాచ్ 18th సాటర్డే రోజు అవబోతుంది. సో ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి వెరీ ఎక్సైటింగ్ గేమ్ బికాస్ సిఎస్కే కూడా బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ విన్స్ తో వస్తున్నారు. మనం కూడా మంచి ఫామ్ అందుకొని వస్తున్నాం. అండ్ మనకి బిగ్గెస్ట్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఇస్ వీఆర్ ప్లేయింగ్ ఎట్ హోమ్ అట్ ఉప్పల్. అండ్ యా, ఇద్దరు టూ న్యూ బాయ్స్ టాక్ ఆఫ్ ద టోన్ అయ్యారు. సో ఇట్ టేక్ అ వైల్. అండ్ ఇట్స్ గుడ్ దట్ వెంకీ భయ్య కొంచెం ఈ హై నుంచి కొంచెం కోలుకోవటానికి కూడా కొంచెం టైం దొరికింది మన యంగ్స్టర్స్ ఇద్దరికి కూడా. సో హోప్ఫుల్లీ దే విల్ బి ఫైన్ బై ద నెక్స్ట్ గేమ్. లుక్ ఎట్ లైక్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ మన బ్యాటింగ్ చూసుకుంటే ఇఫ్ సిమిలర్ వికెట్ ఇచ్చారనుకోండి ఎల్ఎస్జి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎల్ఎస్జి లాంటి గేమ్ ఇచ్చారనుకోండి వికెట్, సో అప్పుడు ఎలాంటి స్ట్రాటజీ ఉండిపోతే డూ యూ థింక్ విల్ గో దట్ వే ఆర్ వి మైట్ గెట్ వికెట్ సిమిలర్ టు ది వన్ వి హ్యాడ్ లాస్ట్ గేమ్?
ఓకే. ఎల్ఎస్‌సి లాంటి వికెట్స్ వస్తే బేసిక్‌లీ సీఎస్‌కే కొద్దిగా అడ్వాంటేజ్ వస్తుంది వాళ్ళ బ్యాటింగ్. ఆ లో బౌన్స్, స్లోవర్ పిచ్‌లో దే హ్యావ్ దేర్ కంప్లీట్ బ్యాటింగ్ హూ కెన్ టేక్ ఆఫ్ లైక్ దట్. సో వాళ్ళకి వర్సటైలిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఫ్లాట్ వికెట్ వచ్చినా వాళ్ళ బ్యాటింగ్ యూనిట్ ఇస్ వెరీ కంఫర్టబుల్. ఈవెన్ స్లోవర్ వికెట్ ఆల్సో దే ఆర్ ఈవెన్ మోర్ గుడ్. సో ఐ మీన్ యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ టు బీ ప్రిపేర్డ్ ఫర్ ఎనీథింగ్. ఇంకా సిఎస్కే, one thing which I'm more happy is that Dhoni won't be available for this game because వాళ్ళకి ధోని వచ్చిన తర్వాత there's more confidence in their top order to go right from ball one, build innings and then so and so. So even if you're getting top 3 wickets also, still there's this Tala trust at the end also. They can make up for the middle overs, they can make up for the death overs. So I mean, like they're completely stacked batting unit, and yeah, that's all
యా,
I see.
ఇప్పుడు ఎస్పెషలీ రుతురాజ్ గైక్వాడ్ కి సన్ రైజర్స్ హైదరాబాద్ మీద చాలా మంచి రికార్డ్ ఉంది. దట్ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ కమ్ అగేన్స్ట్ us he is at his best. సో వాట్ డూ యూ థింక్? మన దగ్గర ఫామ్ లో లేడు, అది కూడా ఉంది. సో ఇస్ ఎ పాయింట్ టు ప్రూవ్. సో అందరికి ఒక భయం ఉంది, మేబీ మన మీద బాగా ఆడేస్తాడేమో అని. సో వాట్ డూ యూ థింక్ మన బౌలర్ ఎలాంటి ప్లాన్స్ తో రావాలంటారు దాని మీద?
Actually, no, మంచి పాయింట్ చెప్పారు. Ruturaj has got a very good record. From what I remember is like we kept for the last few games whenever I watched Ruturaj playing versus SRH, మనం ఎక్కువ రా పేస్ తో ఫీడ్ చేస్తా ఉండే. Like just keep bowling at 140 plus Umran Malik. He just took on Umran Malik for fun. So I mean, like we shouldn't do that. But if you actually observe Sakib Hussain, he's been like we have planned batters properly. Like whenever batter struggles against slow balls, he just kept going pace off, pace off, pace off. Whenever there was a batter who's good against slower balls, then he took pace on. Then just hit the deck, roll. So he was doing it beautifully. So I feel you are much competent against CSK. But again, we'll have to use those matchup in right manners. If I want, I can tell for every batter there, they have they bat very deep till number 9. They have batters.
Yeah, and especially Sanju Samson also likes to ball మంచిగా మీదకి రావడం ఇష్టం. So if it's kind of a sluggish track, maybe he might also struggle. But sluggish track ఇక్కడ ఇస్తే Ruturaj might do well, Dubey might come and hit sixes back low. So I don't
Correct.
think sluggish track మీద మన batters కూడా won't enjoy that much. So probably that is not the way to go. So probably typical Uppal wicket like we've seen in the last game. Actually, I think last game లో మనం above par score కొట్టాం. Like at least we scored 15-20 runs above par. Do you agree with that? Yeah.
15-20 runs above par. I think I would partly agree to it. I mean, we can still score a lot more. Because I think the bowlers were a bit more panic. We stayed a bit more patient. Salil Arora kept waiting for the balls which are in his zone. So then, yeah, he just took on like that. Otherwise, he was just losing his shape here and there. Whenever you get those lengths right, yeah. But this time, I feel he can come even more good because he's been given the gloves. There was a good win, so I feel it will boost up his confidence also. Let's see how he goes about his game.
Yeah, and వాళ్ళ టీంలో చూసుకుంటే దే హ్యావ్ వెరీ గుడ్ బౌలింగ్ అటాక్ నా దృష్టిలో, బికాస్ దే హ్యావ్ మేబీ కొంచెం అటు ఇటు అవుతున్నా కూడా, బట్ దే హ్యావ్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు ఫార్మ్. నూర్ హ్యాస్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు ఫార్మ్. Khalil is always very good at new ball. He has experience of bowling at Uppal for a very long period of time. And also they have Jamie Orton, similar hit the deck bowler. And they also have this new Haji, Gurpanjit
Gurjapneet
Singh.
Singh.
Yeah, very good with the old ball,
Mm.
మంచి order చేస్తాడు.
TNPL.
Yeah. So
Mm.
ఎలా చూస్తారు? Like, do you think should we plan anything different against us? Like, కంపేర్ చేయండి ఆర్ఆర్ అటాక్ కి దీనికి ఏదైనా సిమిలారిటీస్ ఉందా? ఇట్స్ మోర్ ఆఫ్ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సీమర్ అటాక్. సో లెఫ్ట్ ఆర్మర్స్ టు మన లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండెడ్ హెవీ అటాక్, ఎనీథింగ్
Mm.
లైక్ దట్, ఆర్ ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ టూ మచ్ ఆఫ్ డేటా? అంత అవసరం లేదు చూడక్కర్లేదా?
I, Actually, I'll just keep it in very simple. So they have two new bowlers, Khalil Ahmed, Anshul Kamboj. So two box are ticked. So even left arm, so there's left arm new ball and right arm new ball piece. So both of them are covered, and you can exploit Anshul Kamboj. He focuses more on lines more rather than lengths. So he's someone like that. So you can counter him off. Then after that, middle overs, they have Gurjapneet Singh and Jamie Overton and Noor Ahmed. The thing with these three bowlers is that they have all the right-handers can actually take on their bowling lineups. Noor Ahmed, like recently off late, he's been bowling over the wicket to right-handers, which is actually very difficult angle. So he's been getting us numbers to improve more versus right-handers. So I feel a right-hander down in the middle order will dominate this bowling lineup. But again, the left-arm pace, Gurjapneet Singh, it is a bit more tricky because Klaasen, he's got a very he loses his shape often whenever he faces left-arm paces in middle overs. So I think this is the first time he'll be having the challenge. So he could go potentially early, but I have faith in Nitish Kumar Reddy as usual. He can definitely take on the that bowling lineup in the middle overs, and he can play wristspin very well, right arm wristspin, left arm wristspin. So they miss a right arm wristspinner, CSK in the middle overs. So I mean that's the only difference I can say. And apart from that, yeah, we'll have to plan for their batters much better. So the batting plans. That's what I would go more on.
Yeah, especially వాళ్ళకి they have very good players of spin like Sarfaraz Khan, there is Dubey, you know,
Mm,
Gaikwad plays spin well, and all of them hit
mm,
big shot. Like అందరూ ఏదో సింగిల్ ఆడే రకం కాకుండా దే పెద్దగా కొట్టే సిక్స్లు కొట్టే
mm,
రకం. And they also know smart when to take on, put pressure on bowlers. There's a very good, and
correct.
let's also factor in
Mm.
Dewald Brevis factor. So what do you think should our middle overs, with the kind of attack now we have? I'm pretty much sure that both Shivang and Harsh Dubey will bowl majority of the middle overs. That's what I
Mm.
think so. So
Mm.
plan around Alantar against those middle order, CSK middle order versus one spinner.
So I will talk about the top order, how they are stacked up. Like see, Sanju, Ruturaj, and Matre. So thing is, you'll have to feed more hit the take pace to the top three. Lee Ruturaj, he's struggling with his form, but again, if you're able to move the ball both the ways, take him away, then you can actually get him early. And Ayush Matre, you can actually get him with hard lengths, fourth stump line, back of length. Then with Sanju Samson, it's a bit more typical. You'll have to set him up with a fuller length and then shorter length. Or you can, like Karthik Tyagi, set him beautifully. He went with a slower wide. He took him down the ground. Then after it went full faster at his middle and leg stump. So I mean, like this game is actually getting very hard for bowlers because of the pitches. So you'll have to be very accurate, and yeah, once you get those things bowling spot on, yeah. But again, the middle overs again, as you told, Sarfaraz, Dubey, and Brevis, they all like spin a lot. So you'll have to delay your spinners. Just wait calmly and keep bowling Sakib, finish off Sakib's overs here and there. So I mean, like even I believe even you can even use Nitish Kumar Reddy also over there. But Sarfaraz has been using his range setting properly, so he's been giving that cushion in middle overs. So I mean, Very hard to get, but yeah. And if you plan to stack spin very uh, late at death, CSK are like someone who are very smart. So they'll do is they'll put Dubey at number 7 completely, number
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
and they'll take him on. So whatever, and but thing is with Dubey, I feel Shivang, the left arm Chinaman angle is gonna come to the ploy. I feel if Shivang gets those lengths right to Dubey, just take him away. Thing is, Dubey doesn't use his feet, so you'll have to be a bit more smarter, like how Santner operates. So I
Mm.
feel his only job is like just to get that left-hander out. So I mean, like if he's able to get that, and yeah, most of the job is done. And Jamie Overton also, he has wrist spin issues. So I mean, this batting lineup, even Noor also can bat. So even like if you think, okay, CSK are like 120 for 7. There's still Noor Ahmed to come, and then even he can also tong few sixes, back of the length. He's got very good stable base. So yeah, that's the thing with CSK, entire bowling and batting lineup.
అండ్ బ్రెవిస్ గురించి వచ్చేసరికి దేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ థింగ్ అంటే కొంచెం ఎవిడెన్స్ కూడా ఉంది దట్ షార్ట్ స్టఫ్ కొంచెం స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతాడని డెవల్ బ్రెవిస్
Hmm.
SC20 చాలా సార్లు అదైంది. ఎవ్రీ బౌలర్ విల్ ట్రై టు బౌన్స్ హిమ్ అవుట్ స్టార్టింగ్ లో, అండ్ టీమ్స్ విచ్
Hmm.
డిడ్ నాట్ డూ యాక్చువల్లీ పెయిడ్ ది ప్రైస్. యూనో మంచి ఫుల్లర్ లెంత్ వేసుకొని స్లాట్ లో వేసుకొని
Hmm.
కొట్టించుకుంటారు. సో డూ యూ థింక్ విత్ షాకిబ్, విత్ రఫుల్, ప్రాబబ్లీ మిడిల్ ఓవర్స్ లో 1-2 overs when బ్రెవిస్ కమ్స్ యూ కెన్ సీ దట్ మ్యాచ్.
Okay, so basically, what I would do is I will actually use Praful and Nitish. I was checking how to stack up a bowlers uh, for uh, for CSK middle overs. Basically, it's like just go right away with I feel Praful and then Nitish Kumar Reddy as the opening bowler. I know it's very weird. So with that, we'll have end up having 4 overs of Sakib and middle overs and death. So that is the best way to utilize that. Or if let's say if I was having one more Cummins, right? So I would actually leave. Probably I would leave out Ishan or yeah, I would probably leave out Ishan. Then again, I would have 8 overs of hard length, hit the tech pace. Going after that bowling. And Brevis, as you told, this has been very evident since his under 19 World Cup. Even like whenever he emerged out, I've seen Brevis. He's got stable base, but it's only the character from him, to take on the short ball. He's just shying away. So he's improving here and there a bit. But as I told, Brevis, he's got high ceiling. He's a high ceiling. Even like he can improve that short ball within a more couple of years, like 1 or 2 years also. So I mean, like you just have to get thing. And again, it's moreover like it's on his off stump line. There only you have to get that short ball there. So I mean, like even if it's a slower short ball, also can work. If your Praful is also bowling. And thing is, we need to factor one more thing. Due Appudu, it's a bit hard for the bowlers bowling in the second innings, especially in Hyderabad wicket. So a ball will always slip. So I mean, we don't have. I mean, we only have Ishan Malinga there. But yeah, that's the main drawback with that. So whatever you do, you'll have to finish it within first 15 overs. The
And one
entire
more thing, bro.
game.
మనకి బైడెన్ కార్స్ హస్ బీన్ రూల్డ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద టోర్నమెంట్, అండ్
Hmm.
దాని వల్ల ఏమైందంటే మనం శ్రీలంకన్ న్యూ బాల్ బౌలర్ లెఫ్ట్ ఆర్మ్ సీమర్ దిల్షాన్ మధుశంకర్ తీసుకున్నాం యాజ్ ఎ రిప్లేస్మెంట్ గా. ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ హియర్.
Hmm. Hmm.
బికాస్ సిఎస్కే లో రైట్ హ్యాండర్స్ చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి డూ యూ థింక్ ఇట్ మైట్ నాట్ బి అ బ్యాడ్ థింగ్ టు గెట్ హిమ్ ఇన్, ఆర్ ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ మెస్సింగ్ విత్ ద కాంబినేషన్ అంటారా?
If you want to get him in, then you'll have to. I mean, you can getting him again. The reason with him is like it's moreover Ruturaj Gaikwad who struggles against left arm pace, new ball more evidently, and Ayush Matre also to an extent. But Ayush Matre, you need that 140 plus left arm pace. So someone like Nandre Berger or Spencer Johnson type. So I don't really expect him right away game one, and then it can again, if he does well, then where will Pat Cummins play? And then it becomes a big question mark here and there. So I
No,
don't
I mean,
think.
నేను ఎందుకు అన్నానంటే because Pat Cummins, like, he himself
Mm,
confirmed that 25th game, which is against
mm.
Rajasthan Royals at, I think, Jaipur. ఆ గేమ్ కి he'll be available అని తనే చెప్పాడు. సో ప్రాబబ్లీ it will be straight swap. సో ప్రాబబ్లీ ఎవరో ఒకరిని తీసి మనం ఆడించాలి. సో ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ థింకింగ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ దిస్
Mm.
వన్. ఇస్ దిస్ అన్ ఆప్షన్?
I'm happy with those three foreigners. Whatever you're going. I mean, the fourth foreigner, which spot I'm locking in is I need to have Livingston there for batting depth and experience down the order, because Cummins is also not there. So that's the only spot which I'm worried about. So I won't even, instead of signing a bowler, I would have signed someone like there's a there's a very good West Indies hitter. I forgot his name.
Forte. I think
He
he's
plays
not in
for
the.
Guyana,
Yeah,
but in the
McEnroe.
top,
Forte.
it's not Matthew Fordels. Matthew
Okay, okay.
Fordels also was a good option, but 1,200 players low. There was one very good hitter. So I mean, we could
Okay.
have actually signed him. Or and one more thing we need to understand is like if we actually end up playing Smaran or Travis Head instead of Travis Head, I've seen like comments, lots of tweets regarding, let's take Travis Head out. He's been out of form. There's an issue. What happens is like this is the last cycle of this auction. So if Smaran, if he has got a very good season, he can potentially get picked up by India, or he can potentially get picked up by in red ball cricket for India. He's been doing very well, and you end up losing the chance of retention also. So I feel just leave that thing as it is, like the Ishan Kishan and then Travis Head and so and so. And one more thing, lots of viewers, they have actually questioned about our middle overs bowlers. So I told in the same game, it's more about the left arm Chinaman bowling to right-hander. You'll have to work on your angle. So you'll have to come over the wicket and then you bowl over there. It's actually very difficult. So I mean, like for a bowler, it will take like 1 or 2 years to develop his lens when once you're actually going to the other side and then bowling. So after like lots, like 1 or 2 years of hard work, then only you will be able to get in right over. Even Santner, it took lots of time. Santner bowls it beautifully, actually, if you observe. And even Noor Ahmed, it took like for him like 2-3 years to master that skill. So it's not like why there's a right-hander, why we are dealing Shivang. So that's one thing. So even like Shivang, he was getting it away from the batter. So there were more chances, as you told, fielding. If our fielders were there, fielders were in right position, our fielding was good, then we could have got Donovan Ferrer also out.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the main thing regarding the limitations of the spin attack. So if you want to get those things right away, it's like Zishan Ansari is a trump card there for you right away. He can get the right-handers over there and both will complement each other. And even Harsh Dubey, last game I've seen the lengths. It's basically, he just had an off day over there. I mean, I don't see anything wrong. So I feel he can really bounce back. He's been very the best spinner so far for us.
Yeah, I think ఇంకా to conclude 2-3 లో ఉన్నాం 5
Mm,
matches ఆడి. So it's very important to win the next game and also
mm,
the other game against DC, especially at home, which makes us 4-3 going into halfway to the tournament, which puts us in a better position than 3-4
mm,
or 2-5. So 2-5 matlab almost game over, but hopefully we'll be at least 4-3. That's what I hope, because home games maximize చేయాలి కాబట్టి we believe that we have the team to win against Chennai and Delhi also.
mm,
But one thing కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది మ్యాచ్, we don't have a very good head to head record against them. Off late we have been
mm,
winning, but generally we don't have a good record against them. But yeah,
mm,
this time కొంచెం కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అనేది టీమ్ లో హై ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి ఇట్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు సస్టైన్. బికాస్ లాస్ట్ టైం కూడా లైక్ ఇన్ ఎస్కేబి షార్ట్స్ భయ్య చెప్పాడు ఇన్ హిస్ వీడియో దట్ లాస్ట్ టైం కూడా మనం పంజాబ్ తో బాగా విన్ అయ్యాం, బట్ దట్ రికార్డ్ బ్రేకింగ్ చేసి గెలిచాము. తర్వాత వి కైండ్ ఆఫ్
mm,
టేపర్డ్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డీరైల్ ద టోర్నమెంట్. So
mm,
important. This is the phase where we need to put our foot down and win at least 3-4 on the trot. So very
mm.
important phase లో ఉన్నాం మనం. Yeah, భయ్య, final remarks, anything?
Actually, you summed it up beautifully. In order to know whether a combination is right or not, we would only know after we win some 3 or 4 consecutive games on trot convincingly. Similarly, even a team, if they are consistent team in the IPL or not, they'll have to win 3 tournaments in a row. Like, are they consistently going or not? So that, then that's how we'll manage that consistency. And number two is like, we need to again give credit to Varun Arandar. How well he actually got the best out of the bowlers. So we need to have that faith in him. And number two is my trump card for Sunrisers. It's not Smaran or it's not Praful Inde. It's our uncapped analyst. First time coming to IPL and then doing it beautifully. So Pratik, he really has been like the way how he's been. We have been planning our batters. I didn't find any faults over there. So I mean, he's doing great job for us. Even the batting also, the small tweaks, whatever we're doing. So I feel I still have the faith in him that how he is done with SA20 like that. But we need to be careful of the workloads of our bowlers. So that's the only thing. With Milne also, we did the same thing in SA20. So I don't want something like that to happen.
సో హోప్ఫుల్లీ అంత మంచిగా అవుద్దని కోరుకుందాం. సాటర్డే రోజు సూపర్ సాటర్డే, ఇట్ విల్ వర్క్ ఫర్ us. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking. Please share the word. మీకు గనక వీడియోస్ నచ్చుంటే we'll see you back in the next video.